Hello. So I've been operating my YouTube channel for close to, well, actually over a decade now. Now it started out as just me wanting to express my love for glow engines and that aspect of the hobby that is been taking a downward trend for the last 15 to 20 years or so, and it was really painful for me to see that. So one of the hopes of my channel was to not only educate people on how to set up, run, tune glow engines and to love them as I do, but also to help reinvigorate that aspect of the hobby. Now, there's a lot of reasons why the glow engine or the glow aspect of the hobby has taken a downward trend, and I'm not going to get into all of them, but a lot of them have to do with technology, battery technology, cultural differences and changes in years ago and the younger generation, the availability of balsa wood kits, and a lot of the market has been driven by that. Hobby stores closing up, big model suppliers and balsa wood kits stopping production, like SIG Manufacturing, Great Plains, things like that. So there's been a lot of things that have impacted the aspect of the hobby towards what I consider a less desirable aspect, which is the electric aspect. But one of the reasons that many people, and I was just having a conversation with Garrett in text message today, one of the reasons many people have chosen to get rid of their glow engines, and literally I'm saying get rid of their glow engines, is because of the cost and availability of fuel. So I'm hoping that with this new fuel alternative that I've been testing, swamp juice, that Garrett has invented and is in the process of refining right now, that it's both he and I's shared goal to reinvigorate that aspect of the hobby. He was telling me in text that he's had people in the last few months just give him boxes of engines or give him ready to fly glow airplanes with engines, radio, and everything, and so just give them away because either they don't want to pay for the price of fuel anymore or they're just getting out of the hobby for some reason. So those things troubled him to the point where he started to think about, well, maybe if fuel cost and availability is one of the reasons for this, maybe I can do something about it. That's why I'm in his head right now, saying maybe that's what his motivation was, and that's what he told me it was. He is doing the best that he can to reinvigorate this aspect of the hobby by producing a fuel alternative that is potentially substantially more cost effective. And we're talking on the order of 50% less than what you're buying or paying for at your retail hobby store, if you even still have a retail hobby store. So we're looking at, or Garrett's goal is produce a fuel that's more cost effective, packs just as much power, and is a viable solution for all sizes of glow engines. So that's why I have been doing these product testing videos, and that's what I'm calling them now too. It's just basically product development testing, running swamp juice in a variety of engines. Now, today I put out a poll asking people, do you want more swamp juice videos, or would you prefer me going back to traditional glow fuel runs primarily? And we'll see how the poll results turn out, but quite honestly, you're going to be seeing me run this swamp juice a lot more on a lot of different engines just because I believe in it. I'm tired of mixing my own fuel also and trying to find glow fuel because my local Hobby Town USA just got changed over to John's Hobbies, and it's very obvious by walking in there that they have no intention really of supporting the glow or airplane aspect of the hobby at all. So with things like that happening, I have no interest in supporting hobby stores that aren't going to support at least the aspect of the hobby that I am interested in, which is being able to purchase glow fuel whenever it's available and airplane supplies. So that is an unfortunate thing. But this swamp juice formulation of fuel, I am very, very impressed with. I am not having any difficulties really at all getting it to run well. Yes, it operates and runs a little bit different than your traditional glow fuel, and there might be a little bit of a learning curve, or at least a little bit of a different tuning technique to get this engines to run basically about the same. But that's what we're working on, and that's why I'm doing a lot of these runs on a whole bunch of different engines, and I still plan on doing that throughout the season. And my apologies to you all if you don't care to see those runs. You don't have to watch them, but you're going to be seeing me post them because I think this is important. And that's kind of the direction and the attitude I have, is that he and I both share the same desire and love for glow engines and this aspect of the hobby, and if we can both collectively do something that's going to benefit even more people by providing them with a fuel alternative that's much less expensive than traditional glow fuel with nitromethane and ethanol, then that's what we're going to do. So I am on board with Swamp Juice Fuels, and Garrett has provided me with plenty of materials to make, probably several more gallons anyway, and I'm going to continue to use that, and as long as he continues to provide me with the materials to do that, I'm going to do it. So that is my Swamp Juice promotional video, and a better explanation perhaps for why I'm doing so many of these videos, and why I hope that many of you will also get on board with these videos and, enjoy them better and have a little bit better understanding of the purpose of why we're doing this, why I'm doing this. It's not only just for video content, but it's also to assist Garrett in doing product development, research, and testing. Now, I will not be doing any long-term testing of a single engine to determine the overall, longevity or anything like that. That's something that Garrett's doing. He's got 1 or 2 airplanes, 1 or 2 engines that he's going to be flying exclusively with this fuel, and at the end of the season I'm anticipating getting a report from him on exactly how his engines held up and how well they did, and at that point I'm hoping he's going to be distributing the fuel to areas around the country. So that is my promotional video for Swamp Juice Fuels. Hope you have a better understanding of why we are doing this, and really just hop on board with these videos because I really think there's a future in this.